Who's in the house? Yolanda. Man, I forgot to make my drink before I did my intro, so we reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So you finna see what I'm gonna need to put in my cup. Here's my cup of ice. 1 part Bacardi rum. Mona, you tried it. You tried it, dog. I can't even open it. You tried it. We ain't having it. Done. 1 part. Drink. Tried it. Mona, you're gonna have to do better. Another part. We can't do these shenanigans. Not every week. We just ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. You just not gonna. Who's in the house? Ooh, Yolanda. Man, let's come on. I'm finna review this episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 4. Baby, Stevie and Miss Hustling. You see, they must been watching my reviews, dissecting these episodes. Cause I'll be dang if everything that's coming into this episode is backtracking stuff I done said in my other review. They sitting up talking about this wedding and they can't get the wedding date right. The June 29th, the July 29th. Okay, y'all live in the same house. Y'all both signed the so-called marriage certificate. Look on the certificate. Show us the certificate. Because this certificate will prove you're married. That mouth stuff, that word of the mouth, man, shenanigans. Shenanigans. Mona, I'm going to need you to do better. If you're going to lie, remember the lie. That's what's thing about lying. Remember it. If you don't remember, y'all should have shot it at the house where they was talking about the wedding. And then she said, you know what, the other night you said we got married at the June the 29th, and I told you it was the July 29th. The Phoebe, look at the paper. This is when we were married. We signed that paper right here. That'll prove to us. Because other than that, I'm not buying nothing on this season of Love and Hip Hop. I'm just watching it so I can review it. So I can expose the shenanigans. Because this is what I'm finna do. I'm exposing the shenanigans. So then we move on over to Carly, the Avon lady. Now she all this in a bag of chips, and she promoting her cosmetics at the kiosk at the mall. Carly got some inside connection somewhere. She know the producers, or she friends of a friend, or she giving out some kind of special favors, if you know what I mean, to stay up on this show. But anyway, Rashida and her Mr. T Chains come out to support her at her cosmetic, whatever it was. Okay, moving right along. So then we get Mimi and Dawn. Now, Dawn is that type of motherfucker that you don't want to piss off. Especially when they got dirt on you. See, this is why my friends are few and far between. Because people that ride or die with you when you want to come up and got something that they can get from you, riding with you. Because if I'm not mistaken, she was riding with Jocelyn last season when Jocelyn was booking her own shows and they was throwing it up in Stevie's face and she was still making her money and all of this. And now Jocelyn felt that she done got on the level she don't need Dawn no more, but forgot to tell her she didn't need her no more. Not knowing this girl got something on you and to piss this girl off. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna tell somebody. And not only do she tell Dawn, Mimi. What Mimi gonna do with the information, I don't know, but anybody that's willing to listen, she gonna tell, because quiet as it's kept, Funky Dineva got an interview with her, got an exclusive interview with her, and I'm pretty sure because of, the air dates or whatever, Funky Dineva can't spill the tea ahead of time. But y'all follow Funky Dineva. She gonna give us the tea because she get the interview with that girl. If I'm not mistaken, I follow Funky Dineva, and if I'm not mistaken, she said that she met up with somebody that had some tea on the Stevie J thing, and I'm pretty sure this the same chick. But her and Mimi get together and chop it up, so she had to, spill the tea. I guess that was Mona them way of spilling it first before, the other bloggers and everybody else that got the information, because Homegirl obviously is telling anybody who's willing to listen everything she know about Stevie and Mimi. So, see, here we go. We finna move on over to Scrappy and Bambi. Now, when a show comes to an all-time low and they script sensitive stories like this one I got to go. Drink time. Scrappy get a 911 call from Bambi. He rush over. She tells him that she not doing too good. She been in the hospital and she's had a miscarriage. Girl, I'ma just say why I'm not believing it. Stay with me. Just feel my side for a minute. For one, you 911 him and he came right over. But during this whole time, you wasn't feeling good. The time when you calling your doctor, you wasn't 911 him. You drove yourself to the hospital. Why you ain't call the ambulance? The ambulance come and get you. Nobody, everything is going on your word. Did Scrappy come to the hospital and get you? Where is the hospital record that you was even pregnant? Because Scrappy is going by EPT you bought down at Walgreens, and just because you said it was positive, it's positive. I told y'all my last review that I seen pictures of them as current as Mother's Day, and I told you in that picture Bambi didn't have no baby bump, and this was taped months ago. She would have been at least 5 months pregnant. She would have had a baby bump by now, and now in one episode, they couldn't even drag it out 2-3 episodes. I need a ultrasound. I need a piece of paper that showed you was pregnant. I need something. You just not gonna tell me you 911 him one time. You never 911 him the whole time. The whole time you was at the hospital. The whole time they was treating you. Even when you 911 them, you couldn't text him, I'm at the hospital threatening a miscarriage. Or these people saying I'm about to lose the baby, or we just shoot you in your house in your bed and you, oh, do, when you know better, do better. And I'm going to need Mona and the people behind Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to know better. Because then when y'all know better, y'all can do better. When y'all do better, y'all can write better. And when y'all write better, people will watch y'all for what y'all want us to watch it for, instead of tearing down all these shenanigans. And then her and Mama D ain't that close. So now Mama D done went to K. Rogers, as my friend called the Kroger store, K. Rogers. Mama D done went to K. Rogers and then bought some espresso soup and then put it in the pot and heat it up and throw some other stuff in it and make Bambi feel better. And was just a couple of episodes. I know you're a hoe in LA, and but she got a touching story about when she had a miscarriage, and so she feel her, and I am not buying into this. Oh, let me have a drink. Moving on. Waka Flocka. Tammy. I forgot they was on the show. And I'm going to forget they shot a scene with them. So next, Benzino, Steve, and Kurt then went down to the same pool, sports bar, wherever they go to. And this same girl, I don't understand how they can't write no better than this. So you mean to tell me every time this bar is open, every time Kurt there, this girl worked the shift that he coming on? I am just not buying this script. I'm not buying this script. I want a refund. I want my money back. I want my money back for every drink that I have to drink. I want some mental anguish and frustrations that I have to endure to watch this show. I need a prescription for some Xanax. I need something. I'm just disturbed. I'm just disturbed that you just think you just gonna tell people anything. You can't tell me no anything. I'm too much of an investigator. When somebody tell me something, trust and believe I'm a verify. And none of this stuff they coming up with can be verified. The shenanigans. So this girl Jasmine at the bar, Kurt then told her he wants her. Now she work at the bar, so you know she got experience of serving drinks, taking money, getting your change. Now what in that qualifies her to be a nanny or a caretaker or a babysitter to be responsible for the life of your child? Without even going over it with your wife. But let me go on back. What happened? Oh, that I done went through all that. So then Stevie and Benzino meet up at somewhere, and that's when they want to talk about Jocelyn's friend, that Jocelyn forgot the fire, and they know they're going to have problems. We know we're going to have problems. But one thing I can say about that girl, she had the receipts, baby. She had receipts, and she trash talk, but she had something to back up everything she said. That goes a long way. We need to be checking Mona for the receipts. We need to check Bambi for her doctor receipts. We need to check Stevie and Jocelyn for their marriage receipts. I'm not going to even talk about me and Nico. They wasn't even talking about that. I'm surprised. Well, the only thing, they whole storyline is based on that sex tape, and they done wore us out the first 3 episodes, so they gave us a break this week. So then we have Carly Red and Johnny Gill. Oh, not Johnny. That wasn't Johnny Gill. That my bad. That was Young Jock. looking like trying to give. Cause I thought he was gonna start saying, ma, 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 ma. Sure look good to, back to my review. They sitting up talking about, how crazy Carly is and all the bullshit she been up to, and Carly say, yeah, I'm gonna admit I just wanted you to be jealous and I'm gonna make it up to you, and then she give him a finger job at the table. Now mind you, this dude just came from outside, driving from wherever he came from. You don't know where he was before then. You don't know what he been doing with his hands. And you sitting up there and then gave him a finger blowjob. And of course he fell for the okie doke. He fell for it enough to put her back on the market of going looking for this house, which baby gave me life. He played her because he probably still got what he wanted from her at the end of the day, knowing that he was still playing her. But that's what she get. That's what she get. Oh my God, Carla. This the life. This the life. Ain't nothing like hip hop music. They need to just start playing some music on there. Maybe just show everybody doing a concert or something. Because this life stuff you showing, who life you showing? Ain't nobody on there have a real storyline. Who? Comment down below and tell me who. Like, share, and comment below. Who have a real storyline on this show? So Steven meet up with Dawn, and that's when she read him with all the receipts. It was so funny because Steve, when she showed you the text message that she printed out, why was you just so intrigued with folding it up like it was like somebody could read it on the camera, or you was gonna destroy it like that was gonna destroy our evidence? That's a copy, baby. And I'm pretty sure everything that she brought to you to throw in your face was a copy. But baby girl had receipts, and receipts speak louder than them words. Mister, I can't remember when I didn't get married. That's a new move. Mama need to shoot Why I Didn't Get Married But Said I Did. Starring Mimi and not Mimi, but she can be in it too, Jocelyn and Steve. So then they have Walker and Dale. They gotta give them some airtime because they on the show. Dale, I've always liked her. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. But they knew, so people ain't really featuring them right now. Something gonna have to pop out there, really keep our interest with them. Other than that, they just good to fill in the space till we get some more shenanigans going on. So then they shoot old Jocelyn coming out looking like Shaka Khan retro. I'm telling you, we started doing these throwbacks, but I don't even really know they was talking about on that episode. I think that segment, I think about her getting back to work, but anyway. So here we go. Kurt and Jasmine, they at the house with the baby. She holding the baby, and in comes. Now mind you, you finna hire her to be the nanny or the babysitter, and you already telling her, oh, wait a minute, don't hold him like that. You gotta hold him like this and all of this here. But they timed it just right for Rashida to come home and like, okay, what's going on? And he telling her about, he done went ahead and then found a babysitter. Okay, shenanigan number one. You ain't finna have no broad in my my house ahead of time, so somebody have our address in my house when I'm not there. We set up a meeting and we interview someone together. But shenanigan number 2 is to Rashida. After you took off your shoes, why the fuck did you go and get your baby out that girl arms? Say, excuse me. Now, what was y'all saying? She talked for a while and then gonna say, pass me my baby. Like the baby was some Cavassier, pass the Cavassier. I mean, this is the life. This is the life. Ain't my life, but I'm gonna talk about their life. So then we gonna end it with a thriller that's gonna carry over the next episode. See, this is how they gonna get you to watch it, because we already waiting for next week. Carly then went and took care of young Jock in a way that then convinced him to go looking for this house. They pull up to the house, and of course, we already know Cadille is the real estate chauffeur, stylist. She a multitask, all in one stop shop. And Carly did what every side chick waits on a moment for the other chick to do. As my friend would say, she called your number and bitch you answer. She first kept picking at the girl saying, ain't you the one that drove us? And ain't you the one that's the stylist? And now you showing houses. Yes, but she tried to keep it cute. They in the house. She kept saying, is there any other questions you may have? Jock said something to excuse himself. Carly, had to kiss him and look at her like, yeah, bitch, he mine. Trying to throw salt on the game. But we knew who was holding that Morton box. If y'all know who Morton is, I ain't got to explain it. So then Carly picking at her again. She said, so is there any other questions that you have? And Carly said, yeah, I want to know, is you screwing my man? That girl say, if you want to know if me and Jock messing around, yeah, I fuck him every night. But, bam, boom, and with the Morton salt box, hey, when it rain, it pours, and it came down, baby. So now we gotta wait till next week. So I will be back, same bad time, same bad channel. Chopping up the shenanigans. But please like this video, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, share. I do thank you for all of your support, and thank you, and have a good one.